Hello students. So today I will be discussing the reduction of haloalkanes. As we know, the general formula of haloalkanes is Rx. Haloalkanes can be of three types: 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree. So the reduction of haloalkanes Rx in presence of catalyst give alkanes. This is also called hydrogenolysis. This is also called hydrogenolysis. So when Rx reacts with hydrogen in presence of nickel catalyst, it forms RH, that is alkane. Some other reducing agent can also be used during this process, like hydroiodic acid in presence of red phosphorus. Hydroiodic acid in presence of red phosphorus also converts haloalkanes to alkane. We can take some other reagents like zinc HCl or tin HCl. So when zinc HCl is used, haloalkane gets converted to alkane. Similarly, when tin HCl is used, then haloalkanes get converted into alkane. We can also take zinc copper couple on ethanol. Zinc copper couple in presence of ethanol also convert haloalkane to alkane. Now coming to three important reducing agents, namely lithium aluminum hydride, sodium borohydride and triphenyl tin hydride. So listen this student, these three are very important: lithium aluminum hydride, sodium borohydride and triphenyl tin hydride. These three reduces, like lithium aluminum hydride reduces only primary and secondary alkyl halide. Lithium aluminum hydride reduces only primary and secondary alkyl halide, and sodium borohydride reduces only secondary and tertiary alkyl halide. But triphenyl tin hydride can reduce all three types of alkyl halide, that is primary, secondary as well as tertiary. Primary, secondary as well as tertiary. So let me just revise this everything. So reduction of haloalkanes results in the formation of alkane. The different reagent that we take is hydrogen nickel, Hi red phosphorus, zinc HCl or tin HCl. We can take zinc copper couple in ethanol. So these are the reducing agent which can be used, which converts haloalkane to alkane. Now some of the important reagent like sodium borohydride reduces only 2 degree and 3 degree alkyl halide. Lithium aluminum hydride reduces only 1 degree and 2 degree alkyl halide, whereas triphenyl tin hydride reduces all three different types of alkyl halide: 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree alkyl halides. Lithium aluminum hydride is regarded as a hydride donor. Lithium aluminum hydride is regarded as a hydride donor. It gives H- ion which attacks the carbon which has positively charged once the halide group leaves as leaving group. So these are hydride donors. So lithium aluminum hydride, also called LAH, LAH, also called LAH, LAH. It gives the hydride ion which attacks the carbon or positively charged carbon, that is carbocation, to form the alkane, and the halide ion removes as leaving group. Halide ions removes as leaving group. Now lithium aluminum hydride gives lithium ion and aluminum tetrahydridoaluminate ion, which gives aluminum trihydride and hydride ion. This hydride ion attacks the positively charged carbon, and that forms RH. That forms RH alkane and HX. If you see the total reaction, lithium aluminum hydride reacts with 4 moles of alkyl halide to form 4 moles of alkane plus aluminum trihalide plus lithium halide. The halide can be chlorine, bromine, etc. So this is the mechanism by which lithium, which acts as a hydride ion donor, converts the alkyl halide to alkane, and this can only be done in case of primary and secondary. This can only be done in case of primary and secondary, not in case of tertiary. If we want to convert tertiary alkyl halide to alkane, we need to take another reducing agent, that is triphenyl tin hydride. Now let's see nucleophilic substitution reaction. So in a nucleophilic substitution reaction, a nucleophile attacks the positively charged carbon which is formed when a leaving group leaves by taking the shared pair of electron. So substituted product is formed. There are two types of nucleophilic substitution reaction. One is called SN1 reaction, another is called SN2 reaction. SN1 is called substitution nucleophilic unimolecular, SN2 is called substitution nucleophilic bimolecular. So if different nucleophiles are there, then what are the resulting product that is formed when RX react with alkyl halide react with the nucleophile? So if OH hydroxyl OH minus is the nucleophile, then alcohol is the product. If alkoxide is the nucleophile, then ethers are the product. If iodide is the nucleophile, alkyl iodide or iodoalkane is the product. If cyanide is the nucleophile, then nitrile or cyanide is formed. If alkyl, you can say RCOO minus, that is carboxylate ion is there, so it forms ester. It forms alkyl carboxylate, then it forms ester. Esters have fruity smell. Esters have fruity smell. If HS minus is the nucleophile, then thioalcohol is formed. RSS, thioalcohol is formed. So these are the different nucleophiles which you have seen. We will be discussing the SN1 SN2 reaction in my upcoming video. That will be a different topic altogether. Now, when alkyl halide is treated with silver cyanide in a ethanolic solution, we get alkyl isocyanide, also called carbylamine, RNC, and silver halide. Now, the reduction of alkyl isocyanide gives secondary amines. Whereas if you take, in place of AgCN, if you take KCN, then alkyl cyanide is formed, also called nitrile. Reduction of nitrile give primary amines. So alkyl halide react with potassium cyanide in ethanolic solution to give alkyl cyanide. Reduction of alkyl cyanide give primary amines, whereas reduction of alkyl isocyanide gives secondary amines. Primary amines gives the famous carbylamine reaction, which is the test of primary amines, but secondary amines do not give carbylamine reaction. Even tertiary do not give carbylamine reaction. For testing different amines, we need Hinsberg reagent. Hinsberg reagent is benzene sulfonyl chloride.